But here we go. We're about to win a game with the worst 12 cards in Marvel Snap. Get rocked. Yo, hey everybody, it's Drewberry, and I got another sub deck highlight to show you guys. Now, to preface, when I told everybody about doing these deck spotlights, I was like, you can give me some competitive decks, some meta decks, some decks that you think are good that you want to showcase, and you can give me the meme decks. Give me those bad ones and see what I do with it. Well, the Inquisitor took this to the next level, and he went on to snap.fam, which is a website that you can track win rates of cards, check out all the cool variants and a lot of cool other stuff. So he went to the win rates page and he filtered by index. So this means the win percentage of this card when it is in a deck when it's loaded into a game. And he went to the very bottom, and what he found there might terrify you. But he found 12 cards that he deems are the worst in the game. Now, maybe some of these weren't there. Like, for instance, we have Chavez here. A lot of people might think this is a really good card, and rightfully so. She can absolutely win games. She's great in early pool 1 decks and that sort of thing for new players. But ultimately, she does fall weak. And this is a mix of both the lowest win rate cards and the cards that the Inquisitor thought were also weak. So there's a bit of a blend here. And this is the deck he came up with. It's hilarious. I love doing this kind of stuff just to see what works. And I think I found 3 pretty good combos here that I'm going to tell you about. So we have the first one. Well, you see, Uatu is going to reveal what locations are at places if we draw them accordingly on time, which doesn't always happen. And then we can then Quake by putting her in the middle and flipping those locations around. Even if they have no positive or negative effect, we can see what they are and then flip them. Oh, and I really like combo number 2. See, with Nakia, she's going to hopefully buff Crossbones in Drax if they're on the left side of our hand, and then we get even more power output for their already win more abilities. You just try to win a little bit more than maybe you were winning. Win more. Combo number 3, I think I've figured out the Exodia combo here. It's the with a twist. You have Dagger. Movement deck? No, don't need her in a movement deck because this is actually all about tricking your opponent. You see, I'm going to play Dagger early and they're going to think, oh no, I have to protect the left side of the field. But really, it's a bait and switch because we're not playing movement. Then we're going to play Black Cat if she doesn't flee out of her hand like a discarded cat. Then we're going to play Rockslide and put rocks into his deck. But even better yet, we're going to be so in his head, he doesn't know what's going to happen. We're going to discard those rocks that he just drew with Black Bolt. And to top it all off, when my opponent is just flabbergasted by what's going on, he has no idea what's left, what's right. If I'm a movement deck or I'm a discard deck or what's going on, I'm going to play Chavez somewhere to complete the combo. I've got a bad feeling about this. To the games! Alright, so here's how I want to do this one because I just think it's too funny. I'm going to just play 3 games unfiltered. Sometimes I like cut in between games just to save a little bit of time. Maybe there's like a total waste of a game because somebody retreated turn 1, whatever. I'm going to do 3 games, no editing. We're just going to see what happens. We already got combo 2 primed and ready with the Crossbones Nakia play, so we're feeling good. I also want to talk about some of these cards and also the worst cards in the game and how I feel about that. Combo number 1. We don't have Uatu, but whatever. Quake? Would I ever want to Quake here? There's no value, but like it's kind of fun, right? It could be spicy. Why not? So let's talk about bad cards in Marvel Snap, because I think one of the most beautiful parts of Marvel Snap is that pretty much anything can get printed and have its time to shine. Oh my gosh. Remember that time I said I'm not going to cut out videos? Sometimes, or games rather, sometimes when TVA comes up, I'm like, well, geez, I'm not showcasing this deck. I can't use this. Not today. Not today. Leech, great card with TVA. Rockslide, perfect. Rhino, not great. Nakia, not good either. Crossbones, seen better days. Ooh, but do we actually want to just let this shuffle? I think Attilan's actually going to help us out. So let's just smash the left location TVA. Hey! I didn't even realize what I was doing, but Rhino with the epic play to smash TVA. We don't have to deal with TVA. I didn't even recognize what I was doing when I was doing it. Godlike plays, to be honest. Okay, we can enact. We have a part of the Exodia combo here with Rockslide and Black Bolt. I don't know what he's doing, that's for sure. We're definitely putting rocks in the deck, and the right location seems good for it. This is going well. So, like, the reason is because there's so many locations, right? There can't be bad cards if certain locations have certain effects and it's random and you don't know when it's going to happen, because that card will always have its play. Now, I'm not saying that you could just throw bad cards into a deck and make it work. Example is right here. But what I am saying is that they'll find a way to be put in a deck. If a certain featured location is happening or the meta adjusts slightly, I think there's more opportunity for cards to have their moment to shine in Marvel Snap than other card games that I've experienced, from what I've experienced. Leech could be nasty, especially he's setting up Wong. Dude. Let's do it. Let's Leech him. Hopefully he doesn't do his Wong thing just this turn. Please don't. Please stop. He did it. He did the thing. He did the thing. 3, and we're going to draw America Chavez right on cue. Look at that variant I got. So we're probably not winning the video game. Right? Oh, we're definitely not. He's snapping on our faces. Pretty much the best play is this, just to get power output. What's 8, 3, 11? Not going to cut it down the middle. Probably not going to cut it on the right. But I said we're playing 3. We're playing 3 right out, even though there's... Oh, he plays America Chavez. How rude. How rude. Get out of here, Ironheart. Look at that. That was this. Black Bolt value. Let's go. Okay, that was comical. That was good. Okay, we're down 1. If we go 3 losses in a row, that's Marvel Snap. But there's some bad cards in Marvel Snap right now that don't really see play, that would need buffs. And that's another thing. Team Second Dinner has really shown their willingness to do buffs, nerfs, bring cards to life. Black Bolt is a perfect example, right? Like, Black Bolt, he was 5'7", he was bad. He's 5'8", now he's still bad. He's just not a great card. But that is technically a lot of power for his cost when you look at typical 5-cost cards. And there's no negative downside. It's only positive. You discard a card from your opponent's hand. But it's just not enough to be run. Oh. The Watch combo 1 is in action. Perfect timing too, because we get to see this location is going to turn into a new one. Perfect. Now we enact Quake and we win the video game. Which is a total joke because that did absolutely nothing. None of these locations matter. He sees all. He sees everything. Cable. Okay, now let's talk about the cards that are in this deck and some of the ones that have the worst win rates. So I've heard a lot of cases to defend the Watcher. And very cool card thematically. It plays into the locations, which is like a very unique mechanic to Marvel Snap. But, big but, if you don't draw him before turn 3, this is a dead card. This is a 1 for 2 power. Like, and even if you draw him by turn 3, look at what just happened. The locations didn't matter. It didn't matter that I had information. Let's smash. All cards have to be played here on the right. I don't know. I'd rather Strange Academy stay up. So, if you draw the Watcher in your opening hand, then you're probably going to have a decent amount of value there. Black Cat, she go. You can't play cards here after turn 4. That makes a really good Drax play. Let's talk about Drax. This card shouldn't be as bad as it kind of technically is according to its win rate. It's 4 cost, 4 power. If your opponent play a card here, you get +4 power. That's 8 for 4. I was just talking about how Black Bolt is a decent stat line. But it's variance, right? If you don't hit, like I just sniped, then he's only a 4 power. And it feels bad. Even if you run him in an on-reveal deck, it might not work out. Oh my gosh, Leech is kind of nasty here. Because he just doubled his hand and he's probably doing it for some big reason, some big payoff. Devil Dino. Okay, don't go to the left, Dino. Don't do it. We're trying to wait. Oh! So we just lose the video game. We're doing the same thing we did last time. How many cards did he play? He played Chavez. That's gonna do it, of course. Wait, do we win? Because I win the middle location and then 7 power difference? No. No, he won with 2 locations. I thought, for some reason, I had 1. Oh my goodness gracious. Down 2. I want to talk about another card that I think is deserving of being in here. Crystal. So I don't have Crystal, and the Inquisitor actually had Crystal in this deck list. She's one of the ones I'm missing, and I don't hate that. But she has to be played down the middle, and then you shuffle your hand and you draw 3 cards. Now that is a powerful effect, but it's being locked to the middle location that actually really hinders her, because there's a lot of times in Marvel Snap, for instance, a bar with no name. Say that was in the middle location. That's actually... I'm going to show you guys, okay? Watch as I play Quake here, and she's going to move a bar with no name to the middle. This is going to show why 2 cards are very bad. Okay, no, it didn't happen, but you can imagine it, right? On-reveal effects are twice now. Oh, that's actually really good with Nakia. So, just being restricted with Crystal, it just makes it too difficult. It's just too much to try and pull off. And then the effect is, it's good, but it's not that good. All right, do we want to try and win the left? Or do we just cut our losses and go here? Because we're winning a bar with no name. That was actually an epic play from Quake that I totally passed on. 12 power Crossbones. Crossbones, I want to talk about Crossbones. I think Crossbones is a good card. The problem with Crossbones is you literally can't play them if you're not winning a location, which makes the timing very awkward. And I understand that, but a lot of the times when I can play Crossbones, that's a win because there's just so much power output. Oh my goodness gracious, Drax. I don't actually want to use him just yet. So we could just discard a card in their hand. How many do they have? They got 7. I guess that doesn't matter. Playing Leech is actually even better. Man, why? I feel like I'm getting so much Leech value. Okay, then as we're finishing up here, let's talk about Leech. Leech should be a good card. Leech should be a good card. Getting rid of all the abilities that your opponent have in their hand. Like if he had any way to get power down the middle, now he doesn't because they don't have abilities. So he's just playing raw stats right now, which really doesn't matter because I drew Chavez. Ooh, we actually have Rockslide, who is technically more power. Ooh, and I get to play Dagger. So it was just a wrap. It's just a wrap. The Nakia into Rockslide play. I don't know if that was a combo that we had. I don't think it was. It was a hybrid combo. You gotta improvise when you're running a deck like this. You gotta improvise. But here we go. We're about to win a game with the worst 12 cards in Marvel Snap.
I am Iron Man.
Get rocked. How did I miscalculate? He passed his turn. He stopped playing. I get burned every time I think I've got this locked in. But that's the beauty of the game, right? Like, you just gotta have fun with it. Man, there you go. There you go. I love these decks. Send more meme decks my way. I once tried a deck with 0 power, so it's everything 0 power or negative, no synergy. This deck had no synergy, besides the 3 epic combos that I conjured up, but, you know, we gotta make it work somehow. Oh, I can't believe that just happened. I was so confident that we finally did it. But he said no. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, the Inquisitor, for sharing this deck list in the Berryverse Discord. I super appreciate it. Guys, if you want to share a deck list, or you want to come hang out right before release, we got release right around the corner. Jump into the Berryverse Discord. I got the link in the description so you can come hang out with us. It's been a great time. And streaming coming soon with release right around the corner. I've got some big plans. We're gonna be streaming all day. That's the plan, okay? So stay tuned, snap subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time.